Hey guys, welcome back to episode number 22 of the Bloxcentric Server, and we have a special guest on the line.
Hello.
You all know him, you love him, it's Daily Banana, and he's here. He's not going to be, technically in the episode the whole time, but he's going to be here. He's helping me because today we are actually working on my storage system. Oh, yes, and I actually alluded to it a little bit earlier, a little bit earlier, meaning last episode, when I worked on the interior over there, I believe. Yeah. When I worked in the interior, I showed these front buildings here, but I've actually been doing quite a bit of work building up the other side. So we've got 7 shops in total so far in our little shopping district. Ooh, he just left the game. He's still on.
Back.
He's still on chat. So yeah, we've got 7 buildings so far, and they're actually going to wrap around here and encompass this entire area around this section. And Banana's been so kind to build a farm right in our little center here. It's so nice.
Yes.
That's a huge farm. Holy crap.
Yeah, it will get better. I'm looking for carrots right now. It happens as soon as I get bored, I have to build farms.
Yeah, that's good.
Something.
You know, like I was mentioning earlier, it's such a great farm if it was like right over there, out of the way.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah, everybody can access it. It's perfect.
Yeah, and it's right where you need it. If you ever get hungry in the middle of Eurotown, grab some
Boom.
carrots
From the
some
shopping
bread.
district. It's good. So, these are some of the buildings, and the buildings are actually, they're simple enough that you can build them really quickly, but each one has a little bit different. So they're all slightly unique, whether it's a color or an entrance. And, obviously these ones over here are slightly higher than the ones in the front because it's different height, which I like. I think that really makes a big difference as far as how different your city is, because the city won't always be flat. So yeah, I believe that the sorting system will actually come around, and we'll actually have some buildings on that side, go across the walkway here maybe, and just have this entire area. And so the plan is I've got this one building over here that I built, the yellow building, the thin yellow building right here. And in here, we're going to have a chest that goes down to a dropper chain that shoots all the items up into the roof area. And then where I was showing you earlier, we've got our sorting system. And I'm not going to go back up on the roof to show you. I actually, with the help, as I mentioned last episode, I believe, with Dro and Derrickster, we actually came up with this little slice here, which is pretty basic. Ow, spider, no, dead. Okay. It's pretty basic as far as how a sorting system goes, but it's nice because it actually alternates sides, so it's not all on one little area. So, yeah. So essentially, you've got 3 droppers. It sorts it, and that's as much as I can really explain. There's technical stuff, but I'm not a technical guy. So if you want to see that, then check out somebody else's video. You could check. I think Banana or Dro has a sorting system video, so check it out.
Joe has actually a sorting system, yes.
Yeah. So
I don't have one.
oh yeah, Banana doesn't like them.
No, leggy. But
So yeah, so I'm going to cut the video here. We're going to do some progress on the sorting system, and then I'll come back and we'll have a lot more finished. So we will see you in a second. Bye-byes. All right, guys, welcome back. And thanks to Daily Banana, we have a nice farm here that is kind of in the way. But we're not building here because we've got to get that sorting system done. And until that's done and we start, wrapping things around and figuring things out, no more building in this section because it's just kind of going to get overwhelming. So, all right, so let's take a look. I actually lost a little bit of footage because I forgot to press the record button. But it's okay because I was a little bit disorganized, so I feel a lot better now. And I can't jump. My sprint button's not working. All right, cool. All right, so let's take a look on how this whole setup works. All right, so we've got it set up. I have built out this first section on this side for it to work. And obviously, we've got the storage here. And we're going to program a couple more. We've got 2 more of these chests to program. onto what to sort. So right now, what do we got here? We have things in here. That shouldn't be there. So that one was a mistake. All right, so you can tell which ones are programmed because they're lit up here, and which ones are not. So let's look at a programmed one, which is right here. And this is our acacia wood slab sort. And so what you do is once you get this set up, which you've got the 3 hopper chains, or 3 hoppers, and having it out to the side is important, just as a heads up. I was told in a very intricate manner as to why they work that way. But yeah, all right. So this is essentially how it works. You've got your hopper chain that comes down this way. Then this guy, if it's sorted properly, and you've got 4 ender pearls, and it's based off of the amount of the total, right? So ender pearls stacked to 16, so it's based off of, if you have something that stacks to 64, then this number will have to be higher. I think you'll need 8 in these, or maybe a different number. I'm not sure. And then you've got your item that's going to be sorted. So this is something that you're never going to put into your system. So I won't ever put ender pearls in my system. So that's what I'm using. And if I find something better that I'm definitely not going to use, then I can do that too. But anyways, so with this current setup, you can see the comparator turns on because there's items in here, and it pushes out a redstone signal in subtract mode. And with this many items in the system, it's enough to put power in this redstone block, but not enough power to put it in here. So once you put more than enough, so one more, and let's actually, no, I can't do that there. So let's put this in here. You can see this is starting to go down. That's powered, and the items are going into the chests, which is good. Very good. And this will keep going until there is not enough to reach that. So there it is. It's off. So all the items have been sorted. And then you look here, there's still one here. So total, you have 7 items of that specific, or 7 of the specific item, kind of in limbo a little bit, as a buffer for the whole time. So so that's how that works. Now let's program the last 2 items. So we've got the logs here. We've got the slabs here. So I'm going to actually want to put you can put that 4 there, and we're going to put 6 acacia wood planks here. And then this last one, we're going to program it as this. Oh, no. What did I do? Did I do it right? I think I hit the wrong one. All right. Whatever. So that, and then we want the stair. There, perfect. So this entire section here is now programmed. Ow. So assuming that I get the other side programmed, once I put everything in that side, it will come all the way down, boom, go into these chests, and we are good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out here again, and we're going to get a little bit further down. Once we get all of these set up, or at least a lot more, then we can kind of test things out. But the things we got to do, finish this section all the way down, designate what these are, add the chests, and the last thing is to really start and actually set up the hopper chain that's going to come, I believe, right here. Yep. This is the yellow building that we have earlier, and this is where our storage is going to go in. So we've got a nice open, I may put some beams here, that's on the pretty side of things. Hi. Ow. Get out of here. Get out of here. I gotta prepare those. So yeah, so I will let you go here for just a second. For me, it'll be a while, and when we come back, we will have a lot more progress done. So I will see you in a second. Okay, bye-byes. And we are back. Welcome back, everybody. And so I have gotten pretty much this entire row of buildings done, and it was quite a bit of work. The only thing I have left to do is figure out how to build this hopper chain here, and what I want to do with that, and we can actually get it started to the point where we can put what I have programmed in working. So I've got 6 buildings programmed. Now, unfortunately, because of the size of the buildings and the spacings, this side has 4 chests and this side has 3, which is technically okay because there are sets of items that comes in 3s. And then, some that I did kind of flub a little bit. So let's take a look. So in this side, we did know that we did the acacia wood here. So we've got the logs, the planks, the half slab and stairs, and this is pretty much an all wood section. So, wrong one. So we've got the oak wood, and then we've got the spruce wood, because I know I'm eventually going to use some spruce, and so I went over on that side of the mountain and picked some up. Now on the other side, there are 3, and at this section, this is what I picked. I put, this will be the dirt, sand, and gravel company, which is nice because this can go pretty much all the way down to bedrock for storage because I've got a lot of it. So yeah, that's good. And then we've got this one. I actually did a little bit of a detail shop. So we've got trapdoors, we've got fences, and we've got signs, all things that we use regularly in our builds, especially with the details. So it's good to have those in handy. And then this one here was the stone bricks. So there's only 3 things that you can actually make with stone bricks, at least as of right now. So that's why I placed it here. And it's in a good spot because I do plan on having stoneworks, I believe, here, maybe like a forge type building, where I'll have all of my cobble type items, and then I'll have the smooth stone and the smooth stone slab. So that building will be big enough to hold 5 different things. And then this building, I don't really know what I've done here, what I want to do here just yet. It's pretty much up in the air. I could do anything, So I'll figure out that one out as it goes. But as you can see, this takes so much in resources. I mean, between the iron and the wood for all the chests and all that stuff, and like I mentioned before, actually, let's work on this roof a bit while I talk. As I mentioned before, if it wasn't for the the tireless efforts of our iron golem farm, this would not have been a particularly fun project to work on. No, not at all. This would have been very painful indeed. So thank you guys for doing that work. That's all I really can say about it. So yeah, so we're, I'm pretty happy. It's all starting to come together. Let's see. Do I want to put this here? So yeah, so now all I really got to figure out is like a solid roof. That work a little bit, almost a solid setup for the roof, because as you can see, they're going to share a roof, but it's, you need to at least have something there on both sides to give a good view. So I think we can work with that. Let's empty this out a bit so we can have more room. And we're going to want to be able to, I don't foresee having to come up here very often, but we're going to want to have a good, don't throw the axe, a good path to get around here, because this in itself is a pain in the butt, and if anything happens, you want easy maintenance and all that fun stuff. So I think, at least for now, I think that's a good thing. And I actually had some interesting things happen to me this week. Well, I had some really big deadlines for work that came up, so that's pretty much what I've been doing for the most part. We got plenty of room. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much been captivating most of my time. But I did get a message today from one of my subscribers, Strongest Pick. Yep, I told you I'd talk about it. And he messaged me. He found me on Skype, which is, is okay to do if you're a subscriber. don't guarantee. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be very actively talking all the time, just because people have lives and all that fun stuff. But so I'd actually had plenty of conversations. We met on Skyblock, and so he's a good guy. And after a brief hello, yep, I am who I am, you're thinking correctly as far as the Skype goes, he sent me a file, and he actually created some cover art for me, which was really nice of him. He didn't have to do that, but he did. And so if you guys when you're looking at this video, you can see that I have changed some things on all of my mediums, I believe. Yep. Twitter is updated. I believe Google Plus is updated, and of course my YouTube page is updated with a new banner and a new icon. So that's really exciting. And what it comes down to is it's a very simple design, but it's it's almost elegant in how simple it is, which works perfectly for me. I don't it's not something over the top, and it looks very nice. So he did a great job. So any of you guys, if you see him commenting on the videos or whatever, thank him for me, because any little bit when it comes to that kind of stuff, it just helps. And honestly, it makes me feel pretty good, because fan art is some of the greatest flattery. Sometimes it can be creepy, but in this case, it was really nice. So yeah, so this is what pretty much I have to pretty much look forward to, is finishing the roof, figuring out how I'm going to get all of this stuff to tie in together. And I just want to run in through here one more time. Quick stuff, move in, out. And also Banana had a really good idea of, once this is all filled, putting some obstacles in the way, right? These is actually going to come up to here, which is why I haven't done any of the stonework, because this is going to cover the chests. But putting obstacles like barrels and chests and things like that will really make it nice and tight and kind of like a back alley. Now there is one other project that I actually did start working on, and you can see, boom, I've got some lamps in the ground, which is nice. And we did a lot of work figuring out how we're going to do it. And so this is relatively historically accurate as far as Romans go, but creeper. There's another. This place is not. This place is a dangerous place. Come on. No. Oh, crap. All right. Now that the dangers are relatively over. Yes, the sewer system in Rome was a thing. So I couldn't say if it was as deep as what it is you're looking at right now. Probably not, but crap. I need it. There. But it was there. It was pretty good. So I've dug down here, and the main purpose originally was to get it so I can get these lamps online. I want to get them hooked up, and eventually it'll be, once it's nighttime, they'll turn on. Which is, when it's not nighttime, obviously they'll turn off, and you get a little bit of a sewer system. So we'll have some fun putting some detail in down here. Not anything that's, oh crap, I'm running out of food. Ouch. Not anything that's really, major, because we're not going to be running in the sewers very often. But it's one of those, it'd be fun to come down here every once in a while, maybe put some extra some show you some more in a second. But I really need some food. Oh, thank God for that. Those beacons. That'd be a sucky day. Boom. Nom noms. Eat them up. So yeah, so the sewer system, pretty much it's going to be everywhere that there's a road. You'll have an underpart. Oh, really? Die. Okay, thank you. So yeah, there'll be an underpart, and I'll show you what an example of that. Now, this is my favorite part about the sewer system. Boosh, being able to run from side to side. Boo. Boo. And falling in, of course. I suck. Okay, so here we've got the staircase down, which we will definitely be able to have the sewer system connect down here. We'll have some running water going down there. So overall, it's going to be a really expansive network. A lot of work for something that's not really going to be seen, but it's one of those little details that really adds a lot to your city. I mean, just by knowing that the sewer system is there, you can really get a feel for how much technology and how much progress the city's kind of made, as a culture. So, so this is gonna come. I'll show you some stuff in stages down here, of course. And then another thing too, going forward, this doesn't have to be just sewer and lighting, of course. We can actually create little homes down here for, some poor people, and because you haven't necessarily had that here, but games like Skyrim has done that, where you can put like maybe a thieves guild down there and just have some fun with the underneath the city. You've got your pristine upstairs, and then down below you've got a sewage kind of a mess. So yeah, that's pretty much it for. That's what I want to cut it here, because I don't want to ramble on too much, of course. We did get a lot accomplished today, a ton. I mean, every bit that we get accomplished there really helps us going forward, especially with our item management, building going forward. We can just grab fresh sets of supplies, and we don't have to worry, oh, where do we have it? Everything is going to be here. Guarded by our two Derricksters. So, yeah, tell me what you think. If you like what the item system's doing, if you like how the buildings are coming, just let me know in the comments. Your comments are always appreciated. But yeah, so leave a like, comment, subscribe, anything, especially if you're a new guy or gal. And we'll see you next time, guys. So until then, hopefully I'll be able to get a flower shop working. But until then, guys, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.